Hello everyone, once again I'm here now with an update of the system which I have done on my previous video, the Acer with a 2120T processor, and I have added to that system a GTX 650. It's only 1 GB DDR5. The system has still 4 GB of RAM, and as you saw on the previous video I tested on CSGO and on League of Legends, so you can already predict that with the added GTX 650 the system would run those games very well. So what I wanted to do was to test the system on the very demanding game, because it's not well optimized, which is the PUBG as you're watching right now. Now I had to set the game at really low settings, 1280 per 720 at 70% resolution scale, because as you see on the top left corner of the screen where I have the Riva Tuner statistics showing all the stats of the system, as you see here I'm showing, see everything on very low, 1280 720 at 70% resolution scale, and you can still see at this resolution and this definition it's almost all the time using the 1 GB of video card, the dedicated video RAM. Also the system RAM is being used nearly at maximum, or nearly 4 GB of RAM, and I've set the pager file really high to help, and even that you see there nearly hitting 8 GB of per pager file. Now the game ran okay, if you take in consideration that at this moment I am using FRAPS to record the game, which consumes some resources. Without FRAPS being used, the frame rates they go to 45, 50, depending on the regions of the map that we are. If you are inside the house, the frames will be sometimes 70, 80. When you go outside while not recording using FRAPS, you go to 45, 50, 60, depending how populated the area is. Apart from that, the game ran acceptable. If you ask me would I suggest this system to play PUBG, I say no, but I understand that not everybody can buy a top of the line system. I am aware that many people around the world, kids, parents, on regions and countries which the economy is not very strong, not everybody can buy a top system. So this is a solution for you to start with. This system, if you upgrade from 4 GB of RAM to 8 GB of RAM, you will see a very significant improvement on game performance, program, and etc. If you then later on at a later stage you have some money spare, you save some money, and you want to upgrade to a GTX 752, 2 GB of RAM, or a 950 GTX 950, you will continue to see improvements, and at that stage I think you'll be able to play the games at higher frame rates without some stuttering like you see on this video, on this game recording which I've done here. In addition, later you can also upgrade to a i5 of this generation architecture, which is the LGA 1155 Sandy Bridge. The i5s from this architecture are now can now be found at really good prices. So this is a system I built it and I found the parts really cheap. I'm not gonna say now how much, but you can find it really cheap depending where you are in the world, and it's a reference for you to see how much you can get at for this value. If you do the relation between price performance, and from here you can grow without spending a fortune and being able to play the popular titles. Now regarding my channel, you see I don't have many videos. I have my personal job, I have family, I have kids, I don't have much time to do these videos, but I really like the community, and I do this to help those who cannot afford expensive systems. Now this system sometimes is I'm doing that for friends or relatives, but in the future, if the channel grows and I get enough subscribers, enough views, if you give me suggestions, I do have the equipment, I can make better videos or more pleasant videos if you just let me know how you want it. And if the channel grows, I get enough subscribers, I'll be giving these better systems to my viewers around the world. Doesn't matter where my viewers are, you know, it doesn't matter. If you can be in the other corner of the world, I will send those systems to you. I will check the demographics, I'll check the geographic region, you know, the ones which typically are have more disadvantage economically. I'll try to help those viewers, you know. I'll make a selection, find a way to make a draw, and I'll send it to you. If you help my channel to get views, because my goal is not to make money, is to help. And if the channel is sustainable and can, you know, finance these systems, I'll give them to you. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.